I'm Robert Katzer. I'm one of the emergency physicians at University of California, Irvine Medical Center, and a faculty member at the School of Medicine, as well as the medical director for Anteater EMS here on campus.
Hi, I'm Paul Bhatia, an undergraduate emergency medical technician here in the same organization that Dr. Katzer is the medical director of. I'm also an undergraduate here at UC Irvine. Anteater Emergency Medical Services, or short AEMS, is a group of undergraduate EMTs who offer medical services to the campus. In addition to that, we also pursue our community education programs in ways such as our Stop the Bleed campaign, which is basically a course that's dedicated to bleeding control.
My background is I work with the collegiate EMS agency at Georgetown University. That would have been in place for decades. And during my emergency medicine training there, I got involved and supervised them, and it was a very, very rewarding experience. So as I finished up my training and came here, was on faculty for a couple of years, I threw the idea around. Randomly, I got an email from an undergraduate, apparently a group of 5 undergraduate EMTs really wanted to pick up the collegiate EMS service line here at the university. So we met at Starbucks by Biosci, and that was about 2 years ago, maybe 2.5 years ago. So that's kind of how it started. It's just an organization that's a student organization. It wouldn't have happened without a ton of work from the students and really pushing student up towards the campus to educate and provide the service.
For one, you have to be able to set your priorities straight, right? If you're a student here on campus, your full-time responsibility is your academics, right? Anything else can fall under that depending on your abilities, depending on how flexible you are with your scheduling. And that only comes with time management, commitment to the missions that we hold in our organization, and overall passion for the field.
Anteater EMS, it has 2 primary missions, both of which provide a pretty tremendous service to the university. We provide medical care to the community on campus, which is fairly unique for a student group. And because we are run by students and our members are students, we best know the community and its needs, the subtleties of how our community works at the university in a way that an outside provider wouldn't know. That's within the medical service mission. Within the education mission, we identified when we started that we would have to give back to the university in multiple ways. So we chose to go with the Stop the Bleed curriculum, which is tourniquet application, bleeding control, as our great educational outreach. So we could provide that empowering education and training to the general community in the event that they're in an area where something terrible like that happens and they need to apply a tourniquet. It takes several minutes, if not many minutes, for an emergency medical provider to arrive on scene. An arterial bleed can lead to a fatality within a few minutes. Having that person on scene to apply the hemorrhage control immediately can be life-saving. And I think we've trained how many in this so far?
Up to around 1,500 people so far.
So 1,500 members of the campus. Anteater EMS allows our undergrads to develop medically as well as professionally. When they are running this organization, there's a lot of responsibility, so there's a lot of role for professional growth. And a lot of our members are going to go into careers in health professions, whether it be medical school, nursing school, the fire service. But I bet, and as this organization continues, we'll have a lot of members that go outside of medicine for their careers, but they learn organizational management skills and leadership within the organization in a way that will serve them well in whatever career.
So we have Dr. Katzer, our medical director. We also have another staff advisor, Mr. Randy Steiner, over at the UC Irvine Police Department. He's the emergency management director there. And then below that in the chain of command, we have our 2 main groups. We have the EMTs, all undergraduates, and we have the general members, which are not currently EMT certified, but they've expressed a concrete interest in becoming an EMT and becoming recruited as an EMT later on. And those are the main 2 groups in our organization. It was our first ever, we call it simulation retreat, so we combine it, a regular social retreat atmosphere with our serious, strict, planned out training. We did it over at Lake Arrowhead and spent a couple nights over the weekend, had a lot of fun, took a lot of pictures, and our members gained a lot of new information because we always change a little bit up in our training component each time.
To work with the students really kind of fills up my fuel tank and gives me motivation to support them in their endeavors.
I'm an undergraduate. My long-term plan right now is, I'm pre-med. I want to become a physician. I want to go to medical school right after college. So, what helps drive me in this organization and save lives is that this is one of those many stepping stones to get to my ultimate destination and continuing my path of growth.